check my aura, ho. Yeah, my Lord, see no evil in my soul. That light gon' glow. We gon' stay strong. With a heart of steel and tears of gold, we gon' push on. Not blind to the fact I see this shit that's going on. I have a choice, sit down, lay down, this like a futon.
Deidre, what do you think one of the biggest disconnects between men and women are in relationships?
I believe the biggest disconnect is effective communication.
Effective communication.
And I say effective because you can communicate, you hurt me, but that doesn't mean anything if you don't explain how you hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't trust you. That doesn't mean anything if you don't explain to me why you don't trust me. So that's why I say effective communication. Why is it that you don't trust me? I don't trust you because when we're alone and then you go whatever in the bathroom for 25 minutes and you're on your phone and you're having whispering conversations, I don't trust. Who are you whispering in the bathroom with? Like, that's effective. I don't trust you is not effective communication. When I say I don't trust you because you disappeared for 25 minutes in the bathroom whispering on the phone, who are you talking to? And if you say I'm just chilling, talking to my homeboy, why are you talking to your homeboy whispering? That's when I say effective communication, meaning why is it that you don't trust me, or why is it that you feel that I disrespected you? Don't say that you disrespected me. Well, how did I disrespect? Yeah, how did I disrespect you? So I feel like effective communication is the biggest disconnect.
What do you feel about delivery? Because
Delivering?
when I think about effective communication, sometimes people don't know how to talk to people.
That is true.
So when you say effective communication, he very well may explain to you why, but the delivery also matters.
The delivery is I think the
I'm
delivery.
just asking you, does that matter?
Yes, it does matter. I feel like you cannot be effective in your communication if your delivery is not in the right aspect, meaning you can't deliver your effective communication if you have emotions involved. Me personally, if I'm angry or if I'm upset with my mate or whatever, the person I'm dating, I can't come to you in my anger and my hurt because I'm not going to effectively communicate. But once I calm down, I can think logically how I want to communicate to you how you hurt me. But when I'm in my emotions, it's just anger, it's just
Let's be honest,
rage, and the
the
delivery does not come out the right way. So the delivery is not as effective because I'm angry, I'm in my emotions, and then me being mad, hollering on 10, you ain't gonna accept it the same way. I know me personally, you hollering at me and you coming at me and all this rages, I'm like, hold up. I ain't even trying to listen. Cause you yelling. Don't yell at me, don't holler at me. Put your emotions to the side and then, so yes, the delivery is very important in your effective communication.
I get that. Miss Kanika, thank you for that, by the way.
That was a good point.
Yeah, dope point, actually.
My biggest thing is...
Would you like me to pose the question again?
No, the disconnect I feel like between man and woman, woman and woman, man and man.
Whatever type of relationship.
Whatever relationship.
I only
whatever
pose
ship
it
you're
that woman,
in.
that's just
accountability. And just from my prior experience, this past last year for me, has just showed me that if you cannot be accountable, because accountability kind of falls in all of what y'all said. If you're actually taking responsibility for the part that you played in it, how you reacted, how you responded, what you did, what you didn't do. If you're taking accountability for all of that, then your response is going to be different.
Absolutely.
It's gonna affect the way that you react or respond to a situation, and I'm just speaking off of me,
That's what we need.
Yeah, it's there was no accountability, okay?
I've been
That
there.
is a big, because you can't be honest with me if you're not being accountable, because you're not being honest with yourself.
Right.
So I find that to be one of my biggest pet peeves now. And going into any relationship, if I ask you a question and you automatically blame it on someone else, that's a red flag for
A
me.
definite big.
You know, for
And does that play into the trust?
Yes, ma'am, it does.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you can't take responsibility for the part that you played. You know, if I asked you anything and you're automatically blaming it on someone else, you know, okay, so then I turn around and ask you, well, what part did you play? And you have a hard time responding to that question. That's where my problem lies. So now, because I have to do that on a daily basis, you know, I had to do that during my marriage. I had to do that after it. You know, I had to do that during the whole thing. And I'm not saying that I didn't play some parts or I didn't do some shit, because I did. You know, and it don't make me. I did some shit, okay? But I have to be responsible, and I still have to live with those choices and decisions, and you don't get to be my judge and executioner. You know, I have a God for that.
Right.
And being that you are my helpmate, my husband, this is what you were supposed to be, you know, and everything is my fault. You know, the reason why we didn't work is my fault, and I couldn't get everything together because it's my fault. Like it's you're not taking responsibility for the part that you played, nigga. You cheated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You made these choices. You're doing stuff that's I don't want to be held accountable for the shit that you're doing, because we are a team. You know, we are. Listen, and hey, and even if that is the case, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we are a team. When you do shit, I feel the residual. I got tired of feeling the residual, and you're not even trying to see. You know what I'm saying? And so when I'm exploding, you feel like this bitch is tripping. When really what it is, I'm responding to all of this shit.
Right. I'm not exploding for no reason.
Exactly.
There has to be a build up to the reason why I'm exploding.
And the biggest part is that you exude this behavior on me like it's right, like you have a right to do this. If I come to you with a situation and me and you act totally in two different, I'm gonna be responsible for what I did and what I said. You're gonna be responsible for what you did and what you said. But if you can't hold that, if you can't be responsible, we can't
ride.
because then everything else is, because it's a trickle down effect.
Right.
Everything affects everything in a marriage. It's a partnership, and it's supposed to be one. It's got to be balanced. Balance is a thing, and being accountable is a big part of that balance.
Hey, Queen, can I ask
She
you
got a
something?
question for you.
Does the situation matter?
It doesn't matter how big or how small it is with me. I mean, you're a whole different person. You know, so it doesn't matter
Wait a
how
minute.
big.
I don't understand the question.
The situation.
You mean the level of relationship?
No, the situation in which the relationship cracks.
What?
He's saying
There's a
regardless of the
situation
situation, you're saying
and
if
where
it's small
a
or
relationship
big.
will crack. What's the situation where a relationship will crack?
Well,
There's
I'll say
always a
this.
situation.
I'll say this. For my personal situation, I stayed through the bullshit, okay? But when my light came on, I decided that it was time for me to go.
I get it.
Because either someone's going to be hurt
You see what I'm saying?
or somebody going to be in jail.
Right.
So it was either, somebody had to make the
That's
choice.
what I'm saying. What's the breaking point? When you know.
Well, if you're accountable, you see what I'm saying?
You should
if
be
you're accountable,
in
if you're
any
accountable, then
situation.
you will know when your breaking point is.
No.
If you're accountable, because see, then you're looking at your own self and what part you play. So then you're gonna
You
know
less worried about your partner.
No.
exactly and be more about self. Because see, when you're okay, then your partner gonna be okay. Because that's how God set it up to be.
You know, to be accountable, you have to be accountable for your part and the other part.
In a marriage,
said that.
I'm
She
saying
said
that.
that.
But guess what part you gotta
She
be
said
accountable for first?
You.
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So I got all of them.
Testimony?
We're gonna move right. We're
Pull
gonna
up to this mic, Daddy. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I want you comfortable.
Hey, that was so on point.
I want you comfortable.
That's the real.
So we're gonna shift gears for another new topic. We're gonna shift gears. Both of y'all, all three of y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here 100%. The reason I keep thanking y'all is because every time y'all say whatever y'all say, I learn something else about myself. You know, this is not just about me being here feeling like I'm teaching the world something. No, I really value what y'all say because sometimes you point out something else I need to work on about me, or it may be something I didn't know about myself. This is why I'm so grateful for y'all showing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I couldn't wait to go to the break to welcome a new guest. What is it? No, let me ask like they usually ask when they scared to approach a woman. What your name is?
Juanica.
I'm at the gas station. And I'm watching you pump your gas. What you gonna tell me your name is?
Juanica.
Do you got a man? Nah, I'm just playing.
And that's exactly how they come with it too.
Miss Juanica, I never did. I was always good at this thing called acquiring the goods.
Oh my goodness.
But we ain't gonna gloat. We ain't gonna talk about me. We're gonna get right into these subjects, man. I really wanna know what y'all lying ass finna say about how much sex is too much sex in a relationship, or if it even exists. We're gonna start with the new guest. Yes, ma'am. Come on in. How much sex is too much sex in a relationship, or does that even exist to you?
Too much sex depends on what you define as too much in your own relationship.
Mm-hmm. So I'm asking, is there a limit for you? Do you have a say when button?
Yeah, if it starts interfering with my life, I have a life. I have things to do. I have books to write. I have children to raise. I have, communities to help impact.
Mm-hmm. So you saying your partner got to
things to
understand that before you, I had shit going on.
Yeah, and I would hope that they as well have other things
So
going on.
you want a healthy sexual relationship naturally,
Absolutely.
but you're saying overboard is when you start to interfere with my personal identity in this relationship.
Correct.
Dope. Miss Kanika, come on in.
Well, I actually had to deal with this in my last situationship.
Situationship, come on, situationships. One time for the situationships. I kind of like situationships over relationships. But I'm 40 and I'm getting old. I guess I'm wrong.
And, one of his biggest things was porn. Okay? And he was...
Hold on, Kanika.
Oh, what?
You don't like porn?
Wait a minute. Okay?
Your
I'm not
tone.
saying... First of all, I'm not...
Wait
Okay.
1 minute.
Anything you overdo
Moderation is key. Gotcha.
is a problem.
You put me in my place.
Okay?
I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm not saying that I don't watch a flick or two on my...
Come on, flick or two. Flick or
Right?
two.
But that ain't none of y'all business.
Right.
Okay?
It is
Okay,
now.
what I'm saying to you is you do everything in moderation.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? That keeps you and your partner in mind.
Mm.
Damn. You know what I'm saying? And for real, just on a physical level, too much of that is friction. Like, I ain't got all the... Listen.
They
Right.
got lube.
I don't need no artificial. Alright? Cause my shit works.
Wait, well, stay out your business.
I'm
Stay
back
out
to
your
listen. You asked, alright, but
Stay
yeah,
out your
alright.
business. Stay
All
out your
I'm saying is, that is the hate. Okay? All I'm saying is that,
You saying when the natural well dry up, we through here.
hey, now
Gotcha.
get up and go do what you supposed to be doing
Gotcha.
so I can get up and go do what I'm supposed to be doing.
So too much sex is not practicing sex in moderation for you also.
That is correct.
Once it starts to interfere with... I'm going to ask y'all this. Maybe I asked the question wrong. Would y'all rather hunch 6 times a day for 15 minutes or 1 time for 3 hours at night? Or in the morning?
Listen.
Let's just say 1 time for 3 hours at night. You do 1 time for 3 hours at night.
Wait a minute.
When
No.
I when I say one time for 3 hours at night, I'm including foreplay. I'm
Okay,
including
yeah,
music.
'cause all of that matters,
I'm including
yeah.
the real conversation. I ain't
Yeah.
talking about
Baby, I ain't got
straight
3 hours
penetration.
between dinner,
Okay.
homework with the kids.
I'm gonna
You
get to
ain't
you.
got 3
I'm gonna get to you.
hours.
I'm gonna get to you. I'm gonna get to you. You got it till you lying, cause you still here on my podcast and it's almost midnight. Come on with the lies again.
Oh my
So-
gosh. No lies. Okay.
For me.
No.
6 times a day for 15 minutes, or 3 hours at night.
I like to have sex at night.
So you taking the 3 hours?
Yeah.
What we doing? What we doing?
Baby, I guess we're gonna do the 3 hours. We're gonna go to sleep at 10. Wake back up
That
at 12.
counts. But in the
Go to
there
sleep
is a
at
point
1:30.
that counts.
Wake back up
Okay,
at
if we
4.
take a nap in
Yes.
between